Welcome, folks, to Louisville, Kentucky, Derby City. This home of the Louisville Cardinals is not far from Churchill Downs. This crowd ready to get this game out of the starting gates. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Blue Devils special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion of the tight end.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. He's going to hand this off. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And now the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Duke. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Louisville Cardinals offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk. The other half of this quarterback duel we're expecting to see today. This should be a lot of fun.
Well, all the hype and build-up throughout the week, you wonder if it's gotten into the minds of these two guys. They got to remember, they're not competing against each other. They got to lead their offenses down the field and put points up on the board. Let's see who handles it better.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Cardinals looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled, but first down.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And he's got it again. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Fights off a defender. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He shreds the tackle, and he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the tailback's got it again. Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Duke has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll give it to the back. Throws a stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Cardinals, they line up here on 1st down and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Extra point try coming now. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He shows off the juking ability. Not much room to run. It's a short game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Running back with the football. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. critical third down play for this offense right here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Duke.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Final seconds in the 1st half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Play action here on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Wow, that's a risky throw here. It's so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Off the play fake on first down. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Duke. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score 2-35.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And the Cardinals are in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Same tailback, another carry. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Blue Devils offense heads back out into the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Blue Devils pick up enough to get a first down there. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. This time a completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Blue Devils have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Going for his running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on second and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang touchdown. My goodness. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Than that, and they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And this time it's complete. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They'll test the right side here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is war in control.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain, down to the 25. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Second down and goal. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver inbounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make... Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do...
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Louisville.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Getting set. Here's second down. And the runner takes off to his right. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead. Run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open with excellent coverage.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass, and he's going to float this one to the right side. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think?